Hi everyone, this is Anna and we're back on Brain TV with some more English for IT. And this time we are going to practice some very important soft skill that I'm sure everyone needs at workplace, and not only in workplace but also at social occasions. So we're going to speak about small talk. You can ask me, what is small talk? When do we need small talk? Well, basically that's really easy. We need small talk every time when we are having a meeting, when we want to talk to our foreign clients or foreign colleagues at some social occasions, or even at work. For example, let's say you're visiting a conference and during a coffee break, what do people do? Of course, they small talk. So what is small talk? Small talk, it is an unimportant conversation which should be really uncontroversial and which is done in social occasions and at workplace. For example, I can tell you from my personal experience, in English-speaking countries, people do small talk every time, everywhere. For example, let's say you're waiting for your bus at the bus stop, people are gonna come and talk to you. This is a small talk. Let's say you are in work setting, you decided to make a cup of coffee, so you come to the kitchen area and there is another colleague of yours who is an English-speaking colleague, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna small talk. You're gonna talk about some unimportant things just to establish sort of a relationship and to come across as a really nice, polite person. For Ukrainians, small talk, this is not something that we would do on a daily basis. That is why we don't really think it's important when speaking English, because this is not a part of our culture. However, for English speakers, this is something that they don't even think about, they just do it because it's a part of culture. That is why you have to take it into account, and when speaking English, be more open and be more willing to speak with people who you don't even know really well. Imagine a situation, you are riding an elevator with another person who you don't actually know. In Ukraine, you would never talk to this person probably, yeah? You would be probably looking down, looking up, looking away, or looking in your phone, just checking your Facebook feed. But if you were, let's say in the United States, riding an elevator with another person, I'm sure this person will definitely say something to you and you would end up having a small talk if it was like a long ride, let's say. So I just gave you examples when we can use small talk in social occasions. However, let's get down to business and let's talk about when we use small talk at workplace. That's really important because let's say you are about to have a meeting and you are waiting for all the participants to come and join. You're not going to be sitting there and just like silently looking away, looking down, browsing your phone. You will need to speak to people. I mean, you can be silent, but why? You want to establish really good relationship with the people you're going to have meeting with, especially if it's your client. Yes, you really want to be nice and get to know the person more. So you're going to have small talk, right? For example, you are visiting a networking event. Another thing, you want to meet more people, you want to introduce yourself, you want to increase your network, so you will have to have small talk. Let's say you are on a conference call. Again, in the beginning, you need to know the person better, or you just need to break the ice and so on. So basically, small talk is something that is going to help you to break the ice and get to know the person better, so that in the future you can have better relationship and even you can become close associates or even friends. Let me highlight the most probable situations where you will need to have small talk. Small talk can be done when telephoning, when networking, when your customer is visiting your office, even when emailing, before the meetings or during the meetings, in the presentation, when negotiating, when you are interviewing someone, or, for example, when you're giving your staff an appraisal, and definitely in daily conversations. Now that we know that we definitely need small talk, and now that we know when we may need to small talk, let's take a look how we can make our small talk the best and what kind of topics we can use for small talk, how we can start small talk, and how make our small talk the most effective tool for successful communication with our clients, colleagues, or associates. Our next episode is going to talk about do's and don'ts of small talk. So stay tuned and learn to small talk.